Word to bird. What you're looking at is the face of failure, the face of disappointment, the face of incompletion. What you're looking at is an inability to get the job done when the job is supposed to get done. What happened? The offensive superpower juggernaut Golden State Warriors. What happened? What happened to the indestructible Golden State Warriors? Ain't nobody got nobody got no answer? Huh? Nobody? Huh? What about you, Clay? No answer? Steph. None? Draymond, you know something. Yeah. My man Dre, you know something, Day. Man, look, all I'm saying is I can't be, man, KD had the ball most of the time. He brought this thing to my attention. I can't be responsible for everybody on the court. You ain't capable of running this thing. This is supposed to be your responsibility. Huh? $1 billion business. One game for being reduced to roles. Ah! Never liked you anyway, Steph. Attention grabbing mother sucker. Now, Dre, something like this can never happen again. You understand that? Now, leave me. That's how I would be in there right there because this is the main problem we have on the court, ladies and gentlemen. I never would dream in a million years I would sit there and say Draymond is one of the biggest reasons why we have this problem. The mental lapses he has had in games 5 and 6 have been monumentally shocking. Misjudging of where to be on the court, misjudging of things to do, fumbling the ball around. What is he doing? Their offense is stagnated. They have become predictable and they've basically turned into the Cleveland Cavaliers. They can't even crack 100 points. They have no excuse tonight for how they played. Steph Curry was 2 for 8 for 3. This wasn't even the game. This is a game they should have won by 20. James Harden disappeared again. CP injury, got injured again. He showed right up. He got injured, not even getting touched. He got a hamstring, high ankle sprain. He right on time. He never finishes a series. He finishes a series on the bench. CP injury. Oh, there goes his knee. CP3 was balling. He wasn't balling. He hit like maybe 1, 2 shots. He had an off night tonight. He was like 6 for like 20. You call that balling? Listen, Golden State lost this because of the inability to take control and execute. Defensively, mishaps, not boxing out on key rebounds. You got one guy in the paint from Houston, and you can't even box him out. Four guys there to get the rebound. They let Truck Tucker get a rebound and out hustle them. That can't happen. Lazy to the rebound, not boxing out. Kevin Durant is being there physically wearing him down, and they're basically turning themselves into the OKC Warriors. You can't let that happen if you're Steph Curry. Y'all are getting punked and pushed around by a Houston team that you are 10 times better than. Harden and doggone CP3, CP injury or whatever, both of them are having bad games, and you lose with all three of the main stars scoring 20 something. Why? Because they couldn't score when it counted. Too much Kevin Durant isolation plays instead of running offensive plays. They're playing to the level of their competition. Houston is moving the ball around and sharing it more than Golden State. How is that happening? That doesn't even sound right. And Eric Gordon went off, and they had no answer for him. And if it wasn't for his play in the fourth quarter, he carried the team. They were dead tired. They were lazy and tired. And Steph Curry, please, would they stop giving Steph the ball with 6 seconds to go on the clock? Stop it. Okay? Please stop giving him the ball. Steph does not know what he's doing in those situations. You can't let him dribble and create. He's not that kind of player when the clock is running out on the game to win it. He's a guy coming off the screen that you get the ball to if you're in a half court sense. Not in a full court sense do you find Steph Curry to shoot that shot. You find him in a half court setting, which they would have had the ball at half court had Draymond not dropped the ball and fumbled with it. So they ended up getting knocked out of bounds, and they ended up taking it the long way on the court. But had he caught it off the rebound, they could have advanced it to midcourt. And they could have had 6 seconds at midcourt. Now they got to go the full length of the court and don't even get a shot off. Now they coming back to Golden State. They're gonna win by like 30. Then they got to come back to Houston, where they can win. They should have won this game. Houston's gonna have so much pressure on them. James Harden won't be able to calm down and hit a shot. But let's take a look at some things. Falls and maybe. Let's take a look at the last play. Here we go. Steph's there. KD's D'd up. Why he's not fighting to get off the block? I think I know why, because it's between. He's supposed to give the ball to Dre. Dre's supposed to give it to KD, and then KD's supposed to shoot the shot with 6 seconds to go. Steve Kerr was saying that he thought that Steph was going to drive and get fouled. He was thinking that he would be fouled. You coach the last second play of a game looking for a foul? What kind of coach does that? Dre fumbles another ball. Fumble-aya. Fumble-rooski. Now, why did Dre fumble this ball? There's nothing. Look at him. Took his eye off the ball. Blew the game. Straight blew this doggone game. Can't get no more perfect than that face. We just blew this game. You blew it. And you got no one to blame but yourselves. Can't blame the refs. Can't blame nobody but yourselves. You blew it. Do I feel sorry for people? No. I don't feel sorry for them. People get hurt all the time, B. Iguodala's out. You got enough players on the team to beat them. The Golden State Warrior bench had 4 points. That's unacceptable. The Rockets bench had like 33. Y'all supposed to have more bench points than anybody. How does that happen? I mean, that's what I don't get. You guys are the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets outplaying you. They looking like the Warriors. How are you letting the Houston Rockets hold you to 94 points? Right now, everything looks hard for the Golden State Warriors. In this game, everything looked hard. They were pressing early. Clay was pressing early. He was upset about the last shot of the game for the last game, so he came out pressing. And then he settled down and got into the game. They're not getting enough points going towards the basket. Everything that they were getting easy has been cut off, and they've been doing nothing but ISO basketball with Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant is tiring. The Warriors are being extra physical with him to wear him down by the time the fourth quarter comes. They have to figure out a way to get Kevin Durant rest. He's on the court way too much. You're going to burn him out like LeBron. You see LeBron and burnt all the way to the rubbers melting on his shoes. He burnt out. Is the Warriors done? Hell no. They're going to win 2 in a row. It's going to be tough. Yeah, pretty much. But after the blowout at home, they come back to Houston. We'll get to see what, that big game 7. Get to see what's going to turn about there, so. I mean, Steve Kerr's, he gets a lot of this blame. Running those plays, not calling timeouts in key situations. He's blowing it. And this is the time you're supposed to prove you're a coach. He's just letting the teams play themselves out. Play through it. They're just as tired, remember? How many times you guys have heard that? Well, the set plays that they were running were very telling because the plays they were running for like Draymond Green, and Draymond would have the offense at the height of the height of the court. He could see the whole court. He could make a decision. Guys were not fighting to get off the blocks. Chuck Tucker was holding them. They wasn't really calling it, but Chuck Tucker was doing the best he could to keep this thing moving. And people don't know how demoralizing that game was in Game 5. To lose a game that you had complete control over takes a mental toll on you going into the next game, and they lost mental control. They had some spots where they were great, then they go back to can't score for 10 minutes, and all those things. So it's it's a lot going on. They got some soul searching to do, and they got to get it fixed right away with that defense. And Draymond, you are the anchor of that defense, and trying to be all nonchalant about the incident, it's not really the way out. This is monumentally the worst I've seen them look in a long time. Inconsistent, like back-to-back games. Normally they fix everything back. No, I don't think the Rockets is going to win. I think the Rockets going to lose. The series will win just how I predicted. Now they say the people that win Game 5 goes on to win the series. So if that's the case, we'll have Boston versus Houston in the NBA Finals. Would I be cool with that? Absolutely. Because guess who ain't there? Now, it's a very high percentage of people who win Game 5. But not in recent history. People who win Game 5, they go home just like everybody else. We've seen it happen. I'm a hater. I don't understand. How am I a hater? I'm telling you exactly what you need to know about the game. How is that hating? Steph Curry was systematically bad again. It became a rock'em sock'em basketball game. The Warriors are who we thought they were. Straight up. I did give Houston some credit. Truck Tucker and my man Eric Gordon won. Shots off of passes. In the regular season, Golden State was 49.4%. In the first round, it was 45%. In the semifinals, they was 54%. In the conference finals, they 35%. $35.2. All these teams have like a 4-year run before stuff like that start to go down. I'm not mad. I'm more disappointed in how they look. They look like a team that was just so flat and they had no answer for anything. It shows you how important Iguodala is. But look at this play here. Look at this. He turns right into the help. So you turn right into Harden. They know you come into the middle. And Kevin Durant is being worn out. Truck Tucker is sopping the life out of him. They're subbing Truck Tucker and Ariza to be physical on Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant is not having those easy looks no more and pull-ups from the mid-range game. He's got to work for everything he gets. And by putting that toll on him and making him work on defense, then he's bringing the ball up sometimes. It's wearing him down just like LeBron James. But he's got more in the tank. So you're looking at a situation where the best player in the game, Kevin Durant, the most dangerous one-on-one player there is isolating the team by playing one-on-one and is keeping them out of an offensive set where they become stagnated. Well, Iguodala's really hurt, so you gotta send a shout out to Iggy. You know, he's not faking; he's really hurt. But let's listen to what the Warriors had to say after the game.
22, no assists. Draymond on what they need to do. I think we moved the ball better than we have. And I think we figured something out on the offensive end tonight, which would be good for us going, good moving forward in this series. But we just got to continue to play our game. They're playing that style of defense for a reason. But like I said, I think we got to more of what we want to get to tonight as opposed to the previous games.
I disagree.
Or press, and I've been in worse, believe it or not. And we can rely on our experience. But saw some very encouraging things tonight. We had too many turnovers at the start of the game, but these last two games, you're right there, they were winning. So let's go back and regroup at home and just think about that game. But it's far from over.
We have an opportunity to reestablish ourselves at home, get a big win, keep ourselves alive, and then roll the dice in a game 7. So not all is lost, and we play well tonight, just not well enough.
So that's his thing. Play well tonight, not well enough. He didn't play well tonight. Made a lot of mistakes on defense. Turnovers were still too high for my liking. But no, that's not the case. And I think they need some soul searching. Guys need to call each other, communicate, so that they'll be on the same page coming in to the door. So that's my assessment of this. Steve Kerr made very key mistakes in this series that's costing his team. And he's basically just turned all of them into robots. So, well, yeah, he looks like the Amish kid, Steph. He looked like Amish, and the kid, Amish kid who just wanted to shoot a basketball around and got to the NBA. Well, don't worry, Steph will be ready. Don't worry about him. He found other ways to be productive. I definitely don't want to see Sparks. The Golden State Warriors are not worried, dude. They're not. They're not worried about anything. Yeah, you guys are prisoners of the moment. The Rockets got a lot of people fired up like they're gonna do it. They played well, yes, but now with Golden State's back on the wall, Golden State knows. I mean, the Rockets know they got 2 games. They're gonna play real hard on Golden State. So, so on that note, I think we've addressed the game pretty much. Livingston has got to step up a lot more. Most of these guys who were on the bench, they got to be offensive minded. Casino bread, I get it. What do you get? Truck Tucker, yeah, he played well. Him and Gordon carried the team because Harden and CP injury was hurt. So they had no options and no choice but to do so. That's the thing about Houston this year. They doing what Golden State normally does. Golden State bench normally comes in if somebody is tired or hurt. But now they bench got to step up because Iguodala's hurt. It's thrown their rotation out of whack, and they don't have any set plays that are working because guys have been doing so much isolation. Plus, they're getting worked on the offensive end, and defensively, Houston is trying to match and be really physical with them. So it's going to be interesting to see these next 2 games, though. Game 6, game 6 is going to be massive. They screwed up games 4 and 5. They lost game 5 because of the way they lost game 4. Well, we'll lay it down for the night. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm out.